All right, Brooke, I can tell you that the excitement in London, I know it's building. I know you're looking for William and Kate. I'm sure they're very busy getting ready for Friday, so please keep on looking. But we move now from the royal family to Hollywood royalty. Today on the Oprah Winfrey Show, Michael Douglas opened up for the very first time about his wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones' recent revelation that she's bipolar. And he talked about how she was affected by another problem they faced, his throat cancer. It is enough to make you say, haven't these two gone through enough? But Showbiz Tonight can tell you that from what we heard Douglas telling Oprah today, he and Catherine are still definitely standing strong.
I'm so proud of her for analyzing, taking care of it.
It was a public battle that was never meant to become public. On today's Oprah, Michael Douglas opened up for the first time about his wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones' bipolar II disorder. The couple had kept it private until the National Enquirer told the world about her stay at a mental health hospital earlier this month.
Catherine's being quite open about it because she was outed. You know, she went to go get some help, and some other patient probably in there said, hey, you won't believe who's in here now. And so once that happens, I think she felt best to kind of get out of
Do it yourself.
Showbiz Tonight can tell you today we were riveted as Douglas shared the moving story of how his wife of 10 years was affected by his battle with cancer.
How did dealing with the cancer affect your relationship with Catherine?
She's Welsh, and the Welsh, you know, it's all stiff upper lip.
Yeah, and not let your feelings show.
Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones' struggles capped a remarkable run of bad luck for this Oscar-winning Hollywood super couple.
2010 was not the easiest year for Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
In April of 2010, Douglas's oldest son Cameron was sentenced to 5 years in jail for selling crystal meth. In June, Douglas's ex-wife Deandra sued him for half his earnings from last year's Wall Street sequel. And in August, the big blow, Douglas was diagnosed with stage 4 throat cancer.
It took a toll on the family. Catherine, during those times, tried to be very strong, but we hear from sources that really she struggled, and the simple things were things that got to her. Getting out of bed, trying to go to dinner.
On today's Oprah, Douglas says his problems made it hard for his wife, who has struggled with depression in the past, to focus on her own private pain.
My oldest son has been is in federal prison. My ex-wife suing me, and I got cancer. And it's kind of hard for the wife to say I'm depressed. I think that, you know, really probably played a big part of it, and she's got to be stoic and deal with all the stuff that I'm going through. And it finally, probably at a time when I'm off the hook and things look good, you finally relax.
You can let down.
You let go.
In January, he got a clean bill of health. He found out that, quote, the tumor is gone. Oddly, Catherine was hoping at this point to feel much better. Unfortunately, she took a hard look and realized that her feelings were not improving, and she sought help.
And as we saw on Oprah today, Zeta-Jones' proud husband says his wife is back on track.
How is she?
She's great. She's shooting a movie. I think she's relieved that she has a much better understanding, because this is something she was not clearly aware of as to what was going on.
And how is Michael doing? He tells Oprah he's not completely out of the woods yet, but things are looking good.
For the first year, I got to go every month and get checked in, these PET scans and stuff. And the next year, every 3 months.
Have you gotten checked in for this month already?
I have.
Yeah?
I'm cool.
And Douglas revealed today what he's been through has changed him.
How are you a different man now, do you think, from the time you were first diagnosed?
I think, well, I know. Sorry. I know that I'm much closer to my friends and family. I have a much deeper appreciation of family and friends.
People Magazine's Blaine Zuckerman tells Showbiz Tonight, Douglas and Zeta-Jones' openness about their struggles has inspired countless people, which was exactly why these superstars have been sharing their stories.
They've both been very open with the press and the media, and I think it's because they wanted to help people. I think to sort of show that it's a fight that you can win. In general, I'd say this is a couple who faces things head on.
And obviously so good to hear that Catherine Zeta-Jones is doing so much better. As Michael Douglas mentioned, she is already back at work. She's shooting a new movie, Playing the Field, along with Gerard Butler.